didn't expect Brazil to go far in this World Cup, really. I think round of 16 was even quite a stretch. I was very surprised with the way they qualified for that game. But even when you see the way they qualified with that game, Gabriel Martinelli, late winner, some kind of attitude and, got them going. But I didn't expect much from the Brazilians because over the years, and because of also the manager, Carlo Ancelotti, as much as everyone thinks highly of Carlo Ancelotti, I feel like, I don't want to use the word finished, but that's pretty much it. He's quite finished as a manager. We use it for players and you'll be like, at this age, this player, I know you did your best, you're finished. I think like Carlo Ancelotti is past his footballing peak. There is nothing much as a manager that he can add to a team. This is modern football. When you look at most of the teams that are performing quite well, is the way they have integrated the modern way of playing football. Now, Carlo Ancelotti does not have that. He really does not have that. I can't even compare him to the likes of maybe Thomas Tuchel, but of course, when you say Thomas Tuchel, Pochettino, those guys are a bit younger than them, but at least they got a chance to coach in the same period like he was coaching. But again, when you look at the way their teams play, when you look at Thomas Tuchel's England, you see that there is a Thomas Tuchel infiltrated in them with the way they press, with the way they are hardworking. It looks like it is straight from the manager. When you look at Mauricio Pochettino for the United States, no one even expects the United States to do anything. But when you look at the way they play, you see a Mauricio Pochettino in them. Now, I did not expect Carlo Ancelotti to do that for Brazil. And I love them and I support them, but I knew that with Carlo Ancelotti, we're going to just try. And then Brazil, I feel like Brazil is being haunted by all the success it had in previous years. Brazil was like, when they say football, it was the epitome of football. And it is going to be very hard. I looked at Casemiro's interview that he was having. He was in tears. He's like, we're going to be remembered as the team that never won the World Cup because it was in Brazil's DNA to go and perform at the highest stages in the world. So as much as we'll say all these things, Carlo Ancelotti maybe wasn't the right pick for the Brazilians because what did you expect him to add on this Brazil team? Two, the quality. When you say epitome of football, the footballers that Brazil had, they mentioned all these guys. And you'll be like, if Brazil struggles because they cannot get back to the glory days, and they won't, because the talent has also fallen. Their best player for a very long time, you can look at the period of time. Like after that very good crop of players, the closest person they had to that Brazilian DNA was Neymar Jr. For the longest time,